Hi James, so this is just a quick walkthrough over your new car. Obviously most of it you'll know already because you've already got a Clio at the minute, but I'll talk you through the main differences, but I'll have a quick walk around it, see what you think. Right, so whilst we're outside then, so one of the main differences is, compared to your Play model where you've got one of the old-style flip keys, on this new car it's a bit like your car you had before where you've just got a card instead. So this works a little bit differently to what your previous car did in terms of getting into the car and locking it. So at the minute the car is locked because the mirrors are folded in. So the automatically fold in when the car's locked, however you can change that on the button on the inside, but I'll show you that. So in order to get into the car, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk up to it. So do you see it then? It just flashed, so it's automatically opened itself and the wing mirror's open. So before you never had to push the button like I did on your previous car. This one it does it automatically. When it comes to locking it, exactly the same again, so just walk away. So you see how it locked and then the wing mirror's folded in. So main differences on the inside then, going from the walk from a Play to an Iconic. So if I just get into the car, right, so the main differences are this screen here. So on the screen at the minute, this is your home screen. So this is where you can access all the different points. So whether you look at your phone, whether you have a look at your music, or you've got your sat nav. So in order to access any of these, you can first of all go through the menu function there, and you can go through it that way, or you can do it by doing the tiles. So main thing obviously is setting your phone up. So if you click on the phone there, so to add a new device, please make sure it's turned on. Press OK, and then it will search for your phone. When it comes up with your phone, click on the phone and press accept to all the different permissions in which it asks for, just so you've got full capability of it then. So if I press home again, in order to sort of play music through the car, you've got different options. So you've got radio, you've got USB, you've got auxiliary, and you've got Bluetooth. So if we go on to the music,
on July the 5th, the day after the derby,
turn that down.
He told a lovely tale, didn't he, of Frankie, almost like a son.
So on here, in this bottom left hand corner, oh, not that one, so sources. So this is where you can click through whether you want FM, AM, digital radio or Bluetooth. If you had like say an iPod plugged into the USB, it would show on there, but because at the minute nothing's plugged in, it won't show. So if we go back onto digital radio, if we click on list, this gives you a list of all the different digital radio stations that you've got. So you just scroll through those and pick whichever one you want. So if I'm at Radio 5, what you can also do is set it as a preset. So the way you do that is you press preset, and then you push and hold whatever button corresponds with the number you want to save it as. Just means you don't have to scroll through all the channel listings, because digital radio there is quite a bit. So you just want to be able to make it nice and accessible for you. So go back to home. So down there in your settings, it's where you've got all your car configuration, your driving assistance, your parking assistance. So driving assistance, obviously you've got, turn the engine on just to wake it back up. So you've got your traffic signs recognition. So this will tell you if you know the speed limit, if you're entering a school area, etc. You've also got the active braking as well, which you can turn on and off by pushing on the symbol there. You've also got your lane departure warnings, and which you've got in your current car, which you can also use by doing a button on the side there. So if we go back home again, so for your sat nav, obviously it's vastly updated since your previous car. So if you want to set a destination, push that there, and then you can input your postcode, your street name, your address, etc. So let's take that out. Right, so rest of the controls are exactly the same as what your current car is. Mentioning the key before, obviously now got a starter button, so that is now on the left hand side of the steering wheel, just there. So you use that to start the engine and stop it as you would your old car. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. The main differences between your old car and your new car. But if you do have any problems with how any of it works, say don't hesitate to give us a bell. You know, whether it's now, whether it's 3 years down the line, I'm always going to be here to help what I can. Right, hope you enjoy your new car. Thank you very much.